We're in a place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Happy to have you along for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And with the road trip approaching, the Heat will play their final game of their homestand. They've really been on a roll. They've gone 5-1 in their last 6 games.
Well, you know, looking at Miami, quite honestly, guys, they're playing a brand of basketball that very few people thought they were capable of playing at any point this season. Never mind right from the start.
And for a team that might not have the talent of some of the other top clubs around the league, getting off to this good start has been critical. I think a slow start might have doomed them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brook Lopez. Jaren Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. Here's Johnson. The Heat getting the bucket. On the wing, Williams. Anderson against Granger. 6 on the shot clock. Inside runner. It's rebounded by Bosch. On defense, the Nets. 4-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando. The shot is off. Nice D from Insanity. Pass to McRoberts. Fires the 3. And it's Bosch, that time on the assist by McRoberts.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Let's now go to Doris Burke over across the way, who spoke with Lionel Hollins, and Doris, take it away.
We talked about their defensive game plan, and he said, for Dwayne Wade, you've got to make him a jump shooter and not bite for his pump fakes. When you do that, it's a foul, or he's going to go right by you for the dunk. Kevin, Wade known for that deadly shot fake. We'll see if they can stay disciplined.
Thank you, Doris. And that one's good. The Insanity's got a second bucket tonight.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession. He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Miami leading by 6. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Now here's Garnett. 8 points his last outing. No good. Knocked away. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Williams passes to Lopez. They swipe it. Here's Bosch. Another shot. And Wade with the layup.
Their defense just hasn't been able to slow them down.
And that's a big reason why they're trailing, Clark. They haven't gotten many stops here.
And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Well, you take a look at Insanity, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And you just can't say enough about the value of a player like him. You can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
Yeah, you know, you're right. For him to be providing as well as keeping all his teammates so involved in the offense, that's a hard job, and it's an ideal combination for a point guard.
Here's Garnett after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Lopez dishes to Anderson. Back to Lopez. And it's blocked by Bosch. To the middle. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Both free throws good from Insanity. Nets trail by 12. Outside Williams, on the wing Johnson. Shoots from the baseline. That's good.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against New York.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Very positive opening quarter for them. The shots have been falling.
You know, the shooting percentage would be nice if it stayed right there, but that's going to be tough to do.
Now here's Williams, averaging 18 points a game. Ranger against Lopez. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. Some changes for Brooklyn. Kufis checked in for Lopez. And it's Plumlee in for Kevin Garnett. So it's Miami now. 10-point lead. Insanity that passed away. Johnson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. The Heat leading by 10. 6 to shoot. Here's Insanity. The offensive rebound. Nick Roberts. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. It's Anderson with the drive, and Plumlee kicks to Kufis. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Johnson outside. Johnson left side. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's McRoberts, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach, pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, the last few weeks, you see how Brooklyn stacks up here. 8th in blocks, 9th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. And they really do emphasize taking care of the ball.
Yeah, and this is a team that really relies on those blocks that you talked about, Clark, because when they're at their best, they're really challenging every shot. They cover up, they close out on jump shooters, and if you penetrate and get to the rim, they've got a host of shot blockers there waiting for you.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Chris Anderson is checked in for Josh McRoberts. Bang comes in for Danny Granger. And it's Napier in for Dwayne Wade. Great open look there. 11 points for Williams.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Napier passes to Insanity. He kicks it to Dang. Out to the right wing. Here's Bosch. That one off the back iron and out.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him.
I like it. I like it all day long.
Chalmers, he's checking. The Heat leading by 9. Insanity, he's in at point guard. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Danny Granger out there with Josh McRoberts. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Jack dishes to Johnson. It's stolen by Wade. All alone. Finishes the break with a slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Garnett kicks to Johnson. Misses the three. Miami's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. On the wing, Dang. It's stolen by Garnett. At the top of the key, Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The Nets have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Well, you look at the numbers, 79% as a team on the season. That's very impressive.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Hi, Kev. Insanity in their last time out against the Knicks was superb. He had 43 points, and he tallied those points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Here's McRoberts, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
There's the screen. Garnett the pass to Jack. It's stolen by Dang. Wade against Johnson. Pass to Insanity. Releases. The rebound by the Nets.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
That one rolling around and rims out. Well, Heat leading by 13. Wade dishes to McRoberts. And there's the pass to Insanity. Good. He hits the jump shot. Insanity's got 13. The Nets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Jack kicks to Johnson. Back to Jack. Feeds to Lopez. Poked loose. The runner misses off the right iron. The Heat have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Insanity. Nice shot from the wing. He's got 15.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. That last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Insanity, the pass to Dang. Out to the wing. Here's Insanity. And it's Miami with another. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty quick.
The shot by Wade, wide open. And another basket for Miami.
Boy, they are as hot as can be from mid-range. They're getting one off that three-point line, but they're taking advantage and knocking down those middle-range shots.
Steve, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on pull-up jumpers.
Outside Jack. Back to Johnson. Fires for 3. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Insanity. He's got 17. Pass to Granger. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the bucket. Granger's got his second bucket of the night.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Back to Williams. Here's Johnson. Again, the Nets for 2.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Kicks it out to Granger. Here's Insanity. Goes back up. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
Chris Bosh has checked in for Miami. Norris Cole comes in for Dwayne Wade. He's off on the second. Nets trail by 16. Williams with the ball, and Bosh picks him up defensively. And Anderson kicks to Johnson. That 3 off the mark. Miami's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Dang passes to Insanity. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. For Miami, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and the technical free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Anderson, he's checked in for Miami. Uncovered. Down it goes. Nice one there from Insanity. The Insanity's got 19 points.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Johnson sets the screen for Williams. The feed to Koufos. Back to Williams.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Shoots from the elbow, and again another one in from Insanity. He's got 21.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
There's the pick. Williams dishes to Plumlee. Kicks it to Koufos. Bosh against Anderson. Lets it go from deep. Here's Plumlee, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And Miami making a change here. Napier's.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
And that one misses. The Heat leading by 19 points. He dishes it to Cole. He feeds it to Dang. 1:19 left in the first half. Dishes it to Cole. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
Well, these are a pair of conference rivals that are going to be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. Well, this is just the first of 4 games they'll see each other.
And Williams, here we go. And that one's good. Williams has got 16 points.
He is feeling it. A terrific percentage from the field.
Passes it to Napier. The dish now to Cole. Dang against Anderson. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Miami ahead, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hey, Kevin, I've got Joe, and you started out with a great first half and seemed to have that extra boost in your game tonight. Did you feel you needed to take on a bigger role?
I'm just trying to be more assertive, man, on both ends of the court. I think everybody has to step up, so I'm just trying to do my part.
An assertive Joe is an effective Joe. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home court. Couple things. We're in a great spot, and it's because of the defense we played. Keep up that intensity, and they've got no way back into this game. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet.
No slowing him down, just incredible numbers for insanity. He's got 21 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
It shows you what an intelligent defender he can be on the ball. He really understands the game.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. So for Brooklyn now, Deron Williams and Joe Johnson at the 1 and 2. Down low, Kevin Garnett and Brook Lopez. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Granger outside. Offensive rebound. But the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Anderson can't get it to go. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Insanity the pass to Wade. Granger kicks to Wade. Clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
14 seconds on the shot clock. 14.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Picked his pocket. Here's Insanity. Drops in the breakaway lane. Insanity's got 23.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
He kicks to McRoberts. Granger outside. Here's the 3. No good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Garnett dishes to Anderson. Pass to Johnson. And Insanity picks up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Williams. Get that out of here.
And they've missed the first 3 shots of the third quarter.
And here they go. And a slam dunk by Granger.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Nets have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Williams kicks to Lopez. Back to Williams. Miami grabs the miss. Bosch has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 3 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
You're good, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin. During that last break, I heard Lionel Hollins as he addressed his team. Offensively, he'd like to see them get the ball into the post as often as possible. That's where he thinks their biggest advantage lies. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Insanity. And yes, sir, that one drops. The Insanity's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And in the paint, they have really shown some strength. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, I'd certainly call it a mismatch, Steve, at least for today.
Lopez kicks to Anderson. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Something needs to change for them here. I mean, starting the half 0 for 5, that's not going to get it done.
Wade drives in. Wade missing again.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Lopez kicks to Anderson. Wade against Johnson. Anderson passes to Williams. 6 to shoot. Lopez a screen. It's hauled in by the Heat. Bosch has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The pass to Insanity. Sinks the three-pointer. The Insanity's got 28.
Boy, he's just exploding offensively, scorching this defense.
Trust me, he knows he's in the zone.
Williams dishes to Lopez. Knocks it loose. Here is McRoberts. He's guarded by Williams. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. And he gets the bucket. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, how's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, it sure was. I mean, he didn't waste any time getting down the court, did he?
Kicks it out to Granger. Wade outside. Passes it to Insanity. Here's Johnson, and he gets the bucket. He's got 16.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Here's Insanity, and he has 28 points for the game. High post try. The shot misses.
Really high-quality shot there, just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. The Nets making a switch here. And Jack, here we go. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Insanity, defended by Jack. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Anderson right side. Outside Jack. Shot clock at 6. Back to Anderson. Feeds it to Koufos. Banked in off the glass.
Assist from Allen Anderson.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Insanity the pass to Chalmers. Here's Insanity. Pass to Bosch. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Good. Bosch has got 6 here in this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
And Jack kicks to Williams. Here's the screen. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Williams. And there's the feed to Anderson. Outside Williams. Lets it go from 11. Goes back up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Nice work on D.
One here so far for Miami. 52 seconds left in the third. Napier kicks to Cole. Now here's Chalmers. Pass to Napier. Chalmers against Anderson. Clock at 4. Here's Napier. Offline with his 3. The Insanity is checked in for the Heat. So it's Brooklyn now. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Another steal. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Cole. And the call will be against Darren Williams. The Heat have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And again, it's the Nets missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Ahead as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This was such a pretty pass, Kevin. A beautiful assist, and of course it turned into the easy basket, but just a gorgeous play there.
Insanity in at point guard. Chris Anderson out there with Sean Williams. Then it's Ennis, and it's Cole in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
No luck that time either.
They're digging their own hole here, throwing dirt on themselves. They haven't been nearly as efficient from the line as they were in the first half, and that can be self-destructive.
The shot's good from Insanity.
Wow, such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Temple dishes to Lopez. Kicks it to Temple. Lopez passes to Temple. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I liked the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Picked by Williams. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Insanity, and it's Miami with another.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Here's Temple to the wing right side. Back to Lopez. He dishes it to Temple. 6 on the shot clock. The layup missed. The Heat have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Anderson buries it down low.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
There's the pass to Insanity. And the shot is long.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
And Karasov kicks to Temple. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lopez, no luck.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing him.
Here's Insanity. He feeds it to Ennis. Passes it to Insanity. From the high post. Shot is no good. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Over to the wing. The shot. And the basket by Karasov. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Insanity. Dishes it to Anderson. The layup off target.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
Here's Karasov from downtown. Rebound by Williams.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Insanity, the pass to Anderson.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And the first one drops. And Miami making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. And Brooklyn making a change here. All free throws good from Insanity. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. That's tipped. In transition, here comes Miami. Anderson dishes to Ennis. Pass to Insanity. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
That's his first personal foul. Insanity.
That free throw good from Insanity. Both free throws good from Insanity. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And Jack kicks to Jefferson. There's a good screen. Here's Clement. That's good.
The offensive execution really well done. They got the ball in tight for the high percentage shot.
Miami's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Insanity, the pass to Anderson.
Brooklyn foul. Corey Jefferson. That's his first personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
Anderson. 2.
Second free throw, no good. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. There's the dish to Jefferson. He tries for 3, and he gets it to go.
Corey Jefferson.
The Heat shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Insanity, defended by Jack. No good from Insanity.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Back to Jack. He kicks it to Temple. Feeds it to Jack. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Boy, just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Williams inside. And he banks in the layup. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Temple gets the bucket.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
The Heat have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Insanity. And the shot falls short this time. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Temple dishes to Jefferson. To the inside. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And Miami shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. From 17 feet out, connects, the jumper drops. The Insanity's got 41.
Now he's playing with an edge here, playing extremely well offensively here in the second half.
And Jack kicks to Jefferson. Clement defended by Anderson. Pass to Temple. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Temple's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
And the pass to Insanity. A 3-ball. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. 44 points for Insanity.
They're starting to give him a little too much space here in the second half. That's his third three-pointer since the break.
Defensive foul. Insanity. That's his 5th personal foul.
First free throw is good. A different look for Miami. Josh McRoberts comes in for Williams. And it's Granger in for Ennis. And the Nets making a change here. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Pulls up on the elbow. Here's Anderson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They have to box out better than that. I mean, that putback is just another example of the difference between these two teams today.
And Jack, here we go. Here's Temple. The three-pointer, no good.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Here's Insanity, defended by Jack. Here's Insanity. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Shot by Jack, wide open, offline with his three. Miami's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Insanity cannot hit, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. Outside Jack, and there's the feed to Temple. To the left wing, it's Jefferson outside. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his third rebound on the night. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Here's Insanity. The jump hook, and that one off the back of the rim and in. The Insanity's got 46 points. 1:36 left to play here in the fourth. Jack passes to Temple. Out left to the wing. Here's Humphrey. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And he knocks down the first one. Norris Cole, he's checked in for Mario Chalmers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So it's Miami now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
Well, this win gives them a victory in round 1 of what's basically a 4-game fight between these teams this season.
And it will be a fight, Steve. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra meaning for the players.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Insanity. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Jack dishes to Jefferson. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Steps back and fires. And again, another basket there from Insanity. The Insanity's got 50 points. The net shooting 43% for the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Humphrey. And he banks in the layup.
Humphrey. Assisted, Garrett Temple.
16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Insanity, defended by Jack. And Anderson kicks to Cole. Here's Insanity, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, the outcome of this one never really in doubt tonight. Would you say that this is one of the better performances by this team this year?
Sure felt like it, yeah. It's just nice to see exactly what this team's capable of when we all execute like we know we can. Makes me excited to get the next game started so we can build on this win.
Well done. Kevin, a young man, always looking for more.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.
Hey, I know you saw me locking up out there, right?
No, I saw you doing what you get paid to do. play good defense whenever you're on the court.
Oh, come on, man. Let me have this one. I did all the little things you always talking about. Hustle, effort, relentless.
Fair enough. Keep it up, and the win's gonna follow.
I can stop anybody in this league. KD, LeBron, Curry. Shoot, I don't care. Bring them all on.
Easy, partner. You never want your mouth to write a check your body can't cash.